Hey everyone, I thought I'd do a video to show how straightforward the cards can sometimes answer. Now, it's not always the case, but in this case it was. And it's funny, I love this deck. It's the Medieval Scapini Tarot, and it has a little extra details. It deviates a little bit from the Rider-Waite, even though it's based on the Rider-Waite, and it's just a little bit comical in some way. This deck has a huge sense of humor, okay? So let me give you a little bit of a backstory here. My friend in South Africa, she was having car problems and she was without a car. Her car was getting fixed. That was the last I heard. And she really depends on her car because there's no public transportation system that is safe in South Africa. I've been there and it's true. You can't just take a bus somewhere without the threat of getting robbed or worse. So, I mean, it's not really that safe or that reliable. So she was kind of stranded without a car. She lives in the suburbs. And so I wanted to know, I didn't hear anything from her for a while, and I wanted to know if her car was fixed, just out of curiosity. And I got this card. Okay, the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords normally is a card with a boat sailing on to calmer water, and it usually represents transportation. So I thought, oh, well, that's funny. But this is definitely a different picture here. And I took this right away to mean that no, she doesn't have her car yet. Because here we have a guy who's fallen off of his horse, his form of transportation, right? So he doesn't have a ride, basically. He's blocked from traveling to the city. And so I just figured I'd ask her. And I said, do you have your car back yet? And she's like, no, they say it's going to be fixed by Wednesday. And so I decided to ask then if she would get it back by Wednesday. And I got this card, which means delay or being hung up, basically. It means other things too, but in this case, I took it as it's delayed. And so I pulled a clarification card to see why, and I got the Eight of Coins. It just means that they're still working on it, right? So yesterday was Wednesday, and she told me that, in fact, they found another problem or they were waiting for a part or something, and they still had to work on her car. So I asked if she would get her car back by Friday. And this is the card I got, the Wheel of Fortune. And that's usually a very positive card. It can mean changeability, but it usually is a very positive card. So I took that to mean that, yes, she will get her car back by Friday or on Friday. And so today's Thursday, and she just notified me that indeed she's getting her car today. So isn't that amazing how the cards can just, you can just usually pull one card. You don't even need to have this deck. You can use any tarot deck or maybe even an oracle system. And usually like one or two cards will give you an answer. So I just thought I'd share that, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.